It is time to rejoice because all of the bugs in the game are gone. Well, maybe they're not all gone, but at least Foxnex did the right thing here and gave us some adequate compensation because I know their customer service said that we would be getting everything that we were supposed to. It was just kind of a little bug. I know for myself, that was not true. There were some times that I did not get anything, even though I forced closed the game. It was not in my inventory, so I'm glad that they ponied up and get this good compensation package for us that went through all this hassle for the past week or so. Wait, this is what I got, and I guess now I could get one of the premium orbs that I lost and refresh the supply store once.
ValleyFlyin.
Hey, what's up all you Valley Maniacs? ValleyFlyin here. I am back. In this video, I am talking about the orange abilities that have given me the most bang for my buck based on my playstyle and my roster. Now, I'm gonna give my top 5 in no particular order. First, I'm gonna go over every single orange ability that I have invested in. But this list is most likely gonna be very, very different from your list because you probably use these characters in a different way. You guys probably play different than I do. But I'm gonna give my thoughts on each of these and maybe the list will shift for you. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this list. Before we get into which orange abilities that I have invested in, I wanna talk about every single one before I get into this list. I wanna remind you guys, I am playing on BlueStacks right now, and if you wanna support the channel, there's a link for Patreon in the description. Plus, if you want some Valley merch like this shirt here, check out the link in the description as well. Some good stuff there. All right, so let's go ahead and switch this view over to all of my orange abilities that I have invested in. Now, this is a list based on the order that I've invested them in, not necessarily how I think these rate. So, first one I actually invested in is not on this list because I got a refund for it. It was that Yondu passive. It was listed wrong. It didn't do what it said. They gave a refund for it. Got that and put it onto some different characters. So the first one that I actually did was Shield Medic on her passive. Now this gives an additional chance to heal on every turn, and this makes it go up to 50%, down from 30%. So increasing by 20%, plus you're applying regeneration. So this was my first one, and this has saved me a bunch in my shield matches, especially in those mirror matches. Next was on Fury on his passive. Extra chance to get speed up for his allies, for his shield minions, plus an extra chance to get assist up, so, or assist now. So this was a very good one as well, and it has really increased the usability of my shield team. As you could probably see, the first few were all on shield. Next one was shield assault on the passive, and this increased the crit chance for shield assault as well as the rest of the shield. And this is very important because shield is based a lot on its crit chance, and the crit chance gives them the turn meter rewind. So very important to increase the crit chance for shield, except if you're going against Brotherhood. But this was a very good one as well. Then Nick Fury with his ultimate. You're summoning 2 to 3 shield agents instead of just 2, and you're getting additional damage for those agents. So good stuff there. After that, I kind of shifted to the defenders because this was around the time that the defenders were becoming a thing, and first one I did was Iron Fist passive, and this gave him an extra chance to heal on turn and an additional amount for healing on that on-turn heal that he did. Next was Punisher, and Punisher is a very good, probably my favorite person for that 5th spot in that defenders team, and I like this because it gives a little extra damage whenever Daredevil is attacked. Plus, you're getting an additional chance to attack on attacking abilities from that team, and you're getting a little extra damage from that. So I really recommend this passive if you're going to go with Punisher in that 5th defender spot. Next, I went to Miss Marvel, and she also works well in that 5th defender spot. I think I like Punisher a little better, but this is probably very necessary. You probably need to do this one if you're running her in a Heroes Brawler team, which I am running her in right now. You're getting the assist chance on every Hero Brawler attack up to 100%, and you're getting extra chance making it go to 100% to grant assist now for every Hero Brawler ally. So if you're running a hero brawler team, you need this one. And if you're running her in that defenders team, it will help Daredevil, it'll help Iron Fist as well. So good stuff. Next, this was a very good investment for me because I use Star-Lord a lot. Hint, hint. Star-Lord's passive, generating 1 to 2 ability energy for adjacent allies. This is very, very good because I use Star-Lord in many game modes, and I've seen a lot of bang for my buck with this passive. Same thing with Thanos. And on death of enemy, always generate 2 ability energy for self or adjacent cosmic ally. Very, very good in the raids, but I pretty much just use him in the raids and Alliance War right now, so not a huge bang for my buck with this ability right here. Magneto's passive, this really increased my Brotherhood team. After a while, I started working on them, which was a mistake. I probably should have worked on them as soon as I unlocked Magneto, but you're getting extra focus, which is very important for that Brotherhood team because they rely so much on their debuffs, and you're getting extra max health for all of them, and some of the characters a little squishy there, so very important, and this just took my Brotherhood team to another level. So did this one. Pyro, his special and his ultimate. I'm going to talk about both of them right now because they're pretty much the same thing with one exception. They both have extra damage, 40% extra damage to primary and adjacent targets. With his special, you're getting a bleed, not just for 1 turn, but for 2 turns. So some big damage there. And then with his ultimate, you're getting disrupted for 2 turns. So good stuff there, especially when you're going against shield. This has made my Brotherhood a huge shield counter. Some way higher powered shield teams my Brotherhood is able to take out as soon as I upgraded Magneto's passive, Pyro's special, and Pyro's ultimate. So these are kind of a 3-way tie right here on the list. Magneto's special was also very key. This is the shield security screw you with his special right here, and this is increasing the positive effects that he is removing whenever he does this one, and then Shield Assault is not able to taunt every time. Not a Shield Assault. Shield Security is not able to taunt every single time, so this just increased the viability against that Shield team. Next was Shield Security himself, and this gave him 50% damage to his primary and his secondary attack, so 100% extra damage in total. And honestly, this is probably the one that I've seen the least bang for my buck, and just because of the timing of this move. Normally I'm using the shield in a shield mirror match, and most of the time it is hitting a shield security with defense up, so not good. But when I face other teams, I do see a good benefit from this. So this is probably a worst one, but I still think this is a very good skill. And if you're going heavy on that shield team, one of the more important ones that I would recommend, Captain Marvel's passive. Now this one is a very good skill. So is her ultimate, so is her special, but I only invested in her passive, and honestly I haven't seen a lot of bang for my buck with this one because I don't use Captain Marvel in a lot of different teams. If I were to use her more and she was more instrumental in more of the gameplay that I do, this would probably be one of my top ones. But just because I don't use her, this one gets a little lower rated. Black Widow's special. This is huge because this removes 1 negative effect from Avenger allies. Right now I'm running Black Widow in an all Avenger team, so she's removing a negative effect from everybody. Plus, on top of that, what her special already did with that speed up. Some good stuff here. And then my last, most recent one is Shuri. And obviously, because this is the most recent, I haven't seen a lot of bang from my buck with it. Plus, my Wakandans, they're not built up to where I could pass a lot of different content with it. I primarily use that Wakandans in Blitz right now. So even though this is a great move on paper, my bang for my buck that I have seen with it, just very low right now, but I think that is gonna, I know that is gonna change as soon as I build up my Wakandan. So let's go take a look at my top 5. First one that comes in for the top 5 is, boom, Star-Lord. Now, we talked about what this did, and it's giving more ability energy to these adjacent allies. I like that Star-Lord Thanos combo with Rocket in between them. And for certain game modes, I take out Thanos, so he's not giving that ability energy. For Star-Lord, though, he is always with Rocket, so he's always giving that ability energy. And this is just a great move, and I've seen this a lot of bang for my buck with this because I use Star-Lord in so many game modes. This may be different for you, but if you'd use Star-Lord as often as I do, I highly recommend getting this passive right here. Next, talked about this a little, and again, these are in no particular order. Pyro. And I got two that I really like here, but I think I'm gonna go with his ultimate because I think that disrupted for 2 turns makes a big difference, especially when you're going against a shield team. These guys are supposed to be the big shield counter, and they are, but without this disrupted that is there, you're getting a lot of buffs applied to that team, and this Brotherhood is not as effective. So Pyro's ultimate, very good, but his special, very good as well. All right, next one is Nick Fury. Now, I did his ultimate and his special. I think his special has given me more bang for my buck than his ultimate, although the ultimate is very good. Yeah, you're getting speed up, and speed is important, especially if you are... because this is a turn-based game, it is very important. So when you're getting extra chance for that, it is very important. So you're getting more of a chance to go on that first turn. So really good stuff. Plus you're getting an additional chance or more chance for that assist now. So works very well. Next is going to be Magneto. Now I upgraded his special, which is very good, but making the list for me on my biggest bang for my buck is going to be his passive. Yes, when you get more focus and more health for that Brotherhood team, which relies on this and needs this, it just makes that whole team better. And then the last one is Shield Medic. Now this one might not seem as big, but because this is one of the first that I have upgraded, I've seen a lot of my bang, a lot of return on my investment, a lot of bang for the buck with this one. I don't know how many times that one of my shield minions or Fury has gone and has gotten health just when I thought I was going to lose the battle. They get this. This has saved me many times. So that is my top 5: Star-Lord, Pyro, Nick Fury, Magneto, and Shield Medic. So what is your top 5? Let me know in the comments down below. Everybody's probably going to have a different one based on their, or different list based on what they use and which characters they use and how often they use these characters. I want to hear from you guys. Are there any I forgot? Again, this is who I have upgraded so far, and I gotta say, I would give every single one of these, at least on paper, a huge thumbs up. And there's a few others that I think are very good that I haven't upgraded just because I don't use those characters a lot. So let me know what you think, guys. That is it for this video. I hope you like it. If you do, make sure you subscribe to the channel because there's a lot more content coming. Hit that notification bell if you want to stay tuned every time I post new content. And of course, like this video, share it with your friends because it does help out the channel. I will see you next time. Hulk fist bump. ValleyFlyin out.